In case you were wondering where I was on Friday, I wasn't in the mood to edit a video and post it. I felt a little bit ill, and anyway, I'm now here because we have a scrawlrbox to unbox. Possibly this is the video for last Friday, or maybe it is the video for last Friday and next Friday. I have to see how motivated I am. Anyway, let's dive in and see what new stuff we have from the UK. Oh, and just to mention it, the scrawlrbox is getting a bit more expensive. I don't exactly know how much, but yeah, for everyone who thinks about buying it, it is getting a bit more expensive. But I think so far it is worth it. Anyway, I would guess something marker-esque, but it does look more like maybe watercolor markers, because we have some streaks. Maybe normal Sharpie-esque markers. We will see. The artwork is quite funny. It does remind me of pictures I drew when I just was doodling and everything had faces later. We then have 10 sheets of white card, which is nicely smooth, slightly dirty. Let's see what we have. Creative markers from Faber-Castell and a Posca pen. White. Yeah, those are made for different surfaces. Looks like they are even made for porcelain and fabric. Okay, not fabric, but it shows a t-shirt. On the back it says dark and colorful papers, smooth surfaces, plastic, transparencies, porcelain, glass, metal, smudge and splash proof, waterproof after 30 minutes fixing at 160 degrees in the oven, not dishwasher safe. Okay, I do like the color selection. Then we have a white Posca, a Unipin fineliner, that's very nice, and a Bazooka sour apple flavor. I might eat that later, which would be one of the few times I eat it. Anyway, let's try this out. If you go over it too much, it destroys the paper. Already a minus. This is exactly what I expected. No, I didn't suspect it. I expected. Okie dokie. It gives me with this one a little bit of a doodle or street art vibe. Let's see what I can do with it. First of all, I was looking at her all the time. That's why I basically drew the same thing. What I want to try now, and that is why I'm talking again, I want to think about where the darkest shadows will hit her, and those areas will become black. Then I will think about the lightest areas, and those I assume I will paint or color in this, and maybe even in white afterwards a bit. And then the in-between will get the other colors. I think I might not use the green and the brown, that I will have 4 different, or 5 with the white, different color depths. Starting with this one, then this one, and this one the closest to the black. That is the idea. I might do the green and the brown in the background later, and I might even go in later and do some line art in between. So it will look experimental and rather different than I would normally draw. So yeah, that's the goal. And I do think I like the idea of having line art in between for each segment. It might look completely disastrous, it might look okay. I'm not sure. It's an attempt to do something different.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Flying, get on board. We're soaring on top of the world. Flying, get on board. We're soaring.
And with this, another artwork is done. What do I think of it? First of all, what I made here? It's interesting, and I am going to bucket fill the different areas on the PC to maybe see how it would look if I would have colored her more normally, just as an experiment. So that means I would give her blonde hair, but keep the values the same, or dark, middle, light. You know what I mean. Anyway, with the other stuff, the materials. I am not very sure about the Faber-Castell stuff, because it's nice, yes, but it's not as easy to get it even as I would like it. But that might be personal preference. I prefer an even result. What I think is a shame is that the markers more or less eat up the paper. I had quite a lot of little pieces of the paper in between, and I think that is something that shouldn't happen. And when you put in an art supply that is created to be used on any surface, why not put in, don't know, a sheet of plastic or something like that? Something that makes use of what we get. This way it was, it was okay. It was a box that worked halfway decently together. My biggest issue really is that the paper was dissolving underneath slightly. I assume these are more or less similar to Posca pens, or created to be like Posca pens, but with every other acrylic marker I used so far, it wasn't as difficult to get a nice result on paper. Those are not for me. I prefer Posca pens, or even the how were they called? The ones we had quite recently. Sharpie. That was it. And while I have them here, let's just try something. When I rub them over one space repeatedly, then I'm starting to destroy the paper underneath. With these, I'm already feeling that I am destroying the paper slightly, so it's much more difficult to get an even result. The benefit might be that they are burnable in the oven and then waterproof, but yeah, still, for working on paper I would prefer the Sharpie version. If you had this box, let me know what you think about them in the comments down below. If you didn't have the box, you can let me know as well. Let me know what you think about what I made with it, and we will see us in another video. Until then, bye.